Hello, my name is Ulrika Sutherland, and I'll be taking you through the biomechanics of Olympic gymnastics and figure skating. Sport biomechanics is an analysis of the physiological mechanics of human movement in sports. This is an important field of study as its goals are to improve athletic performance and prevent injuries. Artistic gymnastics, which involves the categories of uneven bar, vault, and floor gymnastics, will be explored in this video. Olympic figure skating is grouped into several different types. In this video, the freestyle, jumps, and spins will be studied. Newton's second law of motion. This law states that the acceleration experienced by a moving body is proportional to the size of the force and inversely proportional to the mass of the body. This is expressed in the equation F is equal to ma. An application of this law is in vault gymnastics, where a gymnast runs down a carpeted runway onto a springboard where the body is sprung onto a vault table. The gymnast pushes their body away from the vault table, up into the air, after which several twists and positions are achieved in the air before landing on a mat. A gymnast with greater body mass may be able to run down the runway with greater force, thereby achieving greater translational acceleration. However, if two gymnasts with different body masses run with the same force, the lighter gymnast would achieve greater acceleration than the heavier gymnast. Newton's third law of motion states that every action of force has an equal and opposite reaction. This law is applied in floor gymnastics, where the mats consist of a spring floor. For every action force provided by a gymnast on the mat, there is an equal and opposite reaction force exerted by the mat on the gymnast. The spring floor is designed to increase upward takeoff velocities. A greater force on the mat would produce a greater upward reaction force, allowing for more airborne exercises to be performed. In uneven bar gymnastics, a giant swing requires a gymnast to move their center of mass in a circular motion around a bar. While performing the giant swing, the path of the center of mass is manipulated to increase rotational speed. Near to the bottom of the swing, gymnasts shorten their bodies by decreasing the shoulder angle while maintaining a hollow trunk position. This moves the center of mass closer to the bar, decreasing rotational inertia, thus increasing angular velocity. Performing twists during a flip is an impressive move and would earn great execution points. To achieve twists during a flip, one arm is adducted. This shifts the inertia, creating a torque. In this case, Simone Biles rotates along two axes at the same time. Between the ice skates and the ice, there is very low friction, allowing for a gliding motion over the ice. To propel forward, a skater exerts a force on the rear leg. As this occurs, a perpendicular force is exerted by the ice onto the skate. The component of this force, which is in the direction of motion, pushes the skater forward. This law states that when no external torque acts on an object, no change in angular momentum will occur. Angular momentum is equal to rotational inertia multiplied by angular velocity. This is represented by the formula L is equal to I omega. In the case of a skater performing a spin, there is negligible net torque due to the little friction between the skates and the ice. Therefore, angular momentum is conserved. This principle is used in techniques to improve performance. The adduction of the arms and leg of a skater reduces rotational inertia. Since angular momentum is conserved, this means that angular velocity increases, therefore more spins can be accomplished. The jump is a move in which a skater leaves the ice with great angular momentum and sails through the air along a parabolic curve before landing back on the ice. A successful jump depends on the angular momentum the skater leaves the ice with, how small the moment of inertia is in the air, and the time spent in the air. To perform more rotations in the air, the angular momentum must be higher at takeoff, and the moment of inertia must be smaller while in the air. According to Dr. Deborah King, the arms must be pulled very tightly towards the body for two reasons: to counteract the apparent centrifugal force experienced by the arms while rotating, and to reduce rotational inertia. This results in quicker rotations. Additionally, Dr. King states that bending the knees and hips while rotating allows for skaters to land with a lower center of mass than what they started with, producing more degrees of rotation before landing. We have reached the end of this presentation. Thank you for watching.